Okay, there we go. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing? Sorry I'm a bit late today. Just let me launch the TikTok stream. And we're good to go. Okay. How's everybody doing? All good? Hey Max, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope everyone's doing alright. I'm going to turn the game music up a little bit, I think. There we go. I didn't want to play my my usual stream music today because it's one of those games where the music plays at all times, even when you tab out. Hello, Elliot and Jessica. How are you both doing today? Welcome. Just in a meeting, will be 100% available soon. No worries, Max. No worries. You're not going to miss much. It's a fairly slow-paced game, so don't worry about missing any important stuff. So we're back. We're back for Factorio Space Age. This is the first Factorio stream we've done since December the 12th, I think. It's been 4 months. It's been almost 4 months since we last played Subnautica on stream, which is a crying shame because you know how much I love this game. Despite it being one of my least viewed games that I've ever streamed, I still love it. We're going to be giving it some love this month. We're going to be playing it 3 times this month, and if it goes well, we may continue playing it into May as well. We'll see what happens. You okay? I'm very good, thank you, Jessica. How are you doing, Logs? Welcome to both of you. So before we begin, all the usual stuff. I'm live right now. I'm not live right now because apparently my TikTok's just disconnected. There we go. Sorry about that, TikTok. Looks like the internet's going to be giving us trouble again today, so that's going to be fun. But yeah, we're live on all platforms as usual. You can watch the stream over on TikTok, you can watch over on YouTube, or you can indeed go and watch over on this website here that I'm not allowed to say the name of. But we're back. We're going to play some Factorio. Quick shout out to the Patreons. I don't normally shout out the Patreons at the start of the stream, but we do have a new name on the board today. So shout out to Kate, Jess, Danny, Riley, P, Charlie, Amy, Marika, Aaron, Liam, Matt, Max, and our newest Patreon supporter, Andre, aka Draydog. Thank you very much, everybody, for supporting over there. Now, let's get back into it. We're already late. We started late today. Let's get straight into it. We are continuing with our Space Age playthrough, so we're on Vulcanus right now. And I'm hoping today we will get research done for Fulgora and Gleba, because I'm quite looking forward to going to other planets. We've been playing the Space Age DLC for a while now, but we have been stranded on this planet for quite a while. Afternoon, Charlie. How are you doing? We've been stranded on this planet for like 7 or 8 episodes now. It's been a minute, and there's still 3 more planets for us to discover. So I want to try and research Fulgora, research Gleba. We can't research Aquilo yet because you have to go to the other 2 first and get all the different science packs. But as soon as the current research queue's cleared, I think we got just worker robot speed at the minute. As soon as those are cleared, we will do Planet Discovery, Fulgora, and Gleba. And in the meantime, in the last stream, we finally researched artillery. We got artillery now, which means we can finally start attacking the demolishers. They're very expensive to make. We're going to need quite a lot of tungsten plates, but I'm hoping just 1 will be enough. Afternoon, Saul. Looking forward to Factorio. Regards, Georgie. Thank you, Moomin. Welcome. Yeah, I think just 1 will hopefully be enough to take out a small demolisher. So the big thing that we need is tungsten. 60 tungsten plates. And each tungsten plate requires 4 tungsten ore, so we're going to need 240 tungsten in total. That's not too bad. We can gather that without going out into the lava area, I think. In fact, there's quite a lot of it here. Let me just collect up this belt, because there's quite a few on this that we could borrow. Oh, I broke a pipe. Whoops. So it's been a while since we played Factorio. Not much has happened in the interim, because it was quite a slow stream. The Jingle Jam stream was quite slow because we were getting this artillery research done. So we've got quite a bit of breathing space, to be honest. The space platform's doing really well. It's completely self-sufficient now, and it is almost overloading with how many bullets it's crafting. So I might disable the... Oh, I have disabled the bullet crafting machine temporarily. Good. So we're not going to get any more of those. And Nauvis, everything's out of power on Nauvis. All the nuclear power station, the nuclear generators have all stopped. Fortunately, there hasn't been an explosion or a meltdown or anything, but none of these are working right now. Why have they stopped? Just out of interest. Has there been an ingredient shortage somewhere along the way? Because there's plenty of uranium going in. There's no U-235. Right. I guess we just got unlucky then. Oh, right. So what's happened is these chests are completely backed up with U-238, which means this can't empty out, so it can't move on to the next... it can't process any more uranium until this 238's been cleared out. So that's why we're not getting any 235, and that's why the nuclear reactors aren't working. And that's why we have no power whatsoever on Nauvis right now. We got a tiny bit because there's some solar panels somewhere around here that are providing the tiniest little bit of power, but it's not much. That being said, but we have no way of getting back to Nauvis right now anyway. We're stranded here on Vulcanus, so there's not much we can do about that. Is this your first time playing since the last stream, or have you played it off camera? This is actually my first time playing it since the last stream. I haven't played it at all recently. I might have played it just before Christmas, but it's been a while. It's been a while. Wait, hang on a minute. We've already got 60 tungsten plates. We've already got everything we need. Hello, Fred. How are you doing? Sydney says, I'd crash out trying to optimize. Honestly, it is one of those games where you just want to min-max everything. But that's kind of the point of the game, you know. It's built for that. It's built for you to optimize as much as you possibly can. TikTok entry message still says Resident Evil Requiem. Thank you for letting me know. My bad. Let me just change that. I changed the description and the stream title, but not the game that I was playing. Okay, there we go. Should say Factorio now. Okay, I'm gonna need to borrow some of these, please. Ho ho ho! Artillery turret. Here we go. Now, it's worth noting that my tiny monitor, this one here, which I use to monitor the chat, it sits in front of the screen, right in front of the crafting information in the bottom left corner, so I can't see what I'm crafting at all. But we are crafting the artillery right now. Always got your back. Cheers. Cheers, Fred. Off topic, says STFC, but I'm happy that the Thomas the Tank Engine game is back this month. Yes, we are going to be playing some more Wonders of Sodor this month. I'm excited for that. I don't see the game, says Matt. Oh. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, TikTok. I'm so sorry, YouTube and Purple. I didn't have the game open. I've been playing the game for the last 10 minutes, and you weren't seeing it. Sorry about that. Easy mistake to make. Thanks for letting me know, Matt. Yes, you were meant to be seeing the game, and now you are. I'm miles away today. I'm just completely out of it, aren't I? There we go. Everything's up and running. You can see the screen now, and we've just crafted the artillery turret. It's big. It's really big. Let me pop it down. I don't know what the range of this is. Like, can we build it here at the base, and it can fire off into the lava area, or do we need to be, do we need to put it a bit closer to the area that we're aiming at? Let's pop it down here and see. Okay, it takes artillery shells. Those are probably going to be quite expensive, aren't they? Artillery shell. Tungsten. Oh, no, that's quite cheap, actually. They need radars to make... Oh, because they're, like, targeted. They're, like, seeking missile kind of things. Have you started a new world, or the same one as last time? It's the same world as last time, Fred. Okay, let me get some calcite. There we go. And we'll make 2 artillery shells. Oh, everything's gone really quiet now. The music stopped. Okay, there's one. Right. I've turned auto-targeting off, so how do I aim it? How do I use this? What am I doing? How do I open the info guide? There we go. Tips. Artillery. There's no information on artillery. I've never used it before. I've never crafted this before. How do I fire it? Maybe I do need to get closer. Maybe if I turn on... What the hell? What's that noise? Am I hearing a demolisher? There's no way that one could be this close to the base. What I'm thinking is, if I take the artillery turret a bit closer to it, let's find a demolisher and set it up near the demolisher and see if the auto targeting does anything. Okay, to the tank. Looks like there's a demolisher dead north of us, so we'll head up to that one. Oh, maybe not. Anyone around? Anybody? You need to make an artillery targeting remote and put it in hotbar. Thank you. Thank you, Fred. I'm guessing we only need that if we're firing it manually, though. So the auto-targeting should still work without that. I can't find a single demolisher now. Why are they never around when you need them? I bet as soon as I set up a drill, or whatever, they'll start coming for me. Actually, that's not a bad idea. If I put down the artillery, if I put down the turret, that'll attract them, right? Because they don't like you building stuff. Right, the tank's leaving, by the way. The tank's going. Do they not like you building, or is it just drilling specifically that they don't like? Make sure it's loaded. Yep, we got 2 shells in there. Now we wait. I guess we'll set up the mining drill while we're here. Might as well. See, as soon as we've cleared out this sector here, we've got a 1.3 million deposit of tungsten. We're sorted. You know, that's... We pop a few drills down on here, a few big mining drills. We got it made. Manual targeting gives you 2 times more range than auto. Okay, that is good to know. That is good to know. What is the range? Minimum range 32, automatic range 224, manual range 560. Okay, okay. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Is it going to do anything? It doesn't need power, does it? Please tell me it doesn't need power. Oh, he's coming. He's coming completely vertically. He's just coming straight up. Okay, it's not doing anything. I'm noticing it's not actually doing anything. So maybe we do need that card. Easy, boy, easy. Yeah, it's not gonna auto aim. Oh no. Ugh. We'll go and get the targeting card crafted. Thanks for following Happily Dad. 1 second. Happily Dad Botops 8H. Thank you very much. How are you doing? Oh, there's another demolisher there. These are small demolishers, by the way. I just want to point out. These are small ones. These are the young ones. It's like in Subnautica the other day when we met the juvenile Ghost Leviathan, and it was just absolutely massive. And that was just a babby. There's a bigger one out there. 1 away from 120. Yes, we only need 1 more follower on this website to reach our goal of 120, so please do consider watching the stream over there and following if you're interested. Okay, where is this targeting card? Capsules, personal roboport, discharge defense, energy shield. I don't see a targeting card. It's not something that I have to research, like, additionally to the artillery, is it? Oh, no. That's annoying if so. Artillery shell, range and shooting, we can research. There doesn't seem to be anything about targeting. Is it a recipe that might have been removed in the Space Age update? Because a lot of recipes got changed and stuff like that when the Space Age DLC came out, so that might be old information. Turret will only fire shells if the shells are loaded with inserters that need power. Why though? Like, I can put the shell in. Why does it not? Okay, I'll look it up myself. It's probably easier if I just look it up myself, right? Factorio artillery turret. Okay, here we go. Super long-range static defense structure added in one. Maybe have fires or artillery shows. Yeah, blah 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 blah. One-shot spawners, inserters, allows changing. Yeah. Circuit network, massive range. Artillery targeting remote. Right. Ah, okay. Here we go. Version 2.0.7 removed some abstract items, including the artillery remote, and replaced them with shortcut bar tools, which can be used anytime for free. So there's no longer a craftable targeting card. There we go. In the bottom right, there's now a shortcut that we can use at any time to fire the artillery. I see. I see. Right. Okay. I've got it. Back to the tank. It shows how long it's been for me. Yeah, like I say, a lot of stuff got changed in Space Age. Have you played Space Age, Fred, or have you only played the pre-Space Age base game? Because a lot of, like, some of the research gets moved around and stuff. Nope. Fair enough. Like, some of the stuff, some of the research gets moved around as well. Like, stuff that you used to be able to unlock early game is now, like, a lot further down the line, and you have to visit certain planets and stuff like that before you can do it. It changes the progression system quite a lot, the Space Age DLC. Okay, hello, my boy. We're gonna kill you now, I'm afraid. It's a case of needs must. I really don't want to do it, but you leave me no choice, to be honest, man. Oh, there he goes. Ah, okay. We need a lot more. Oh, it heals. It heals. Okay, we are gonna need... Whoa! It killed me. It killed me. We're gonna need a lot more shells because it regenerates its health. Good to know. Good to know. I would say probably 20 shells, maybe. And we currently got 2. And every shell needs a radar, which is 25. Are we making radars automatically? Do we have any other recipes that use radars? Because if so, we might have some, like, stocked up somewhere. 0.1 per minute. Whoa! Hey! Hey, thank you. Who just followed? Someone just followed. We hit our 120 follower goal, but it doesn't say who actually followed to help us hit it. Thank you, whoever that was. Our first follower goal since I set up the alerts. Did you like it? That was Alan Partridge, by the way, in case you not well versed on British sitcoms. What was I doing? Radars. So we don't have an automatic radar machine. They are... How long do they take to craft? 33 seconds. Okay. We might want to set up a machine for this then. Wait, they need... Hang on. They need... Oh, no, wait. They need green circuits, iron gear wheels, and iron plates. I think we could do this with a single factory, a single machine. Assembling iron. Because we've got provider chests for all of those things. We got a provider chest for... Wait, have we got a provider chest for green circuits? Yes, we got a provider chest for green. We've got a provider chest for iron plates, obviously, and I can't see why we wouldn't have one for gear wheels. Yeah, we must have one for gear wheels. There. So literally all we need is a requester chest, iron plate, iron gear wheel, 10 iron plates, 5 gear wheels, 5 electronic circuits. Okay. Uh, 5. Oh no, it was 10. It was 5 green circuits, right? Sorry, my bad. There we go. Okay, we should have automated radar production now. Good, good. Stream's lagging really bad and keeps freezing. That's probably... Oh, thank you for following the black dudes. I'm sure you've followed me like 3 or 4 times before, but thanks anyway.
Go!
Oh, you did it just so that the alert would play again. Okay, well, thanks. I don't know why the TikTok stream's lagging. I'm not sure why that could be. I'm not seeing any internet issues right now, as far as I know. It stopped now? Okay, let me know if it happens again. And I'll keep an eye on it. What's the next goal? 150? I think so, yeah. I've got it set up to automatically set the next goal. Because once we hit 100, I was going to set the goal at 200. But it makes more sense to set smaller goals, because then people will see, you know, oh... Okay, so people are just going to keep unfollowing and then refollowing now, are they? We're going to be playing that game. Yeah, people, if the goal's like 120 and I'm at like 115, people are more likely to follow, right? You know, when you're closer, when you're very close to the goal, people are more likely to follow, as opposed to when you're a long way away from it. So it makes sense to set like smaller incremental goals rather than just going straight for like, oh, let's aim for 1,000.
Go!
Okay, at this point I am going to block the black dude, who I assume is the one who keeps unfollowing and refollowing.
Go!
There we go, he's gone. Which I guess puts us back down to 119, so if someone else follows now, it's going to go off again. What a melon, says Fred. It just winds me up. I don't understand why you do that, just to annoy people. Well, I do understand why you do that, because it's annoying, and some people think that being annoying is a substitute for having a personality, I guess. Oh, are these not stackable? Is that on the purple? Yes, that's over on purple. The artillery shells aren't stackable. That, I guess it makes sense now why you'd want to use an inserter to automatically reload, because otherwise... Well... There we go. Otherwise, your inventory is just going to fill with these. Okay, I think we need to make another inserter to unload them, because it can only hold 3 at a time. So it keeps filling up. That's it. Hey, thank you for following, Fred. It didn't set the alert off again, though, so I guess even though I banned the black dudes, it didn't, like, remove their follow. Weird. I would have thought that when you banned someone, it, like, automatically unfollowed them from you, but I guess not. Anyway, there's an ad coming up on Purple in a minute, by the way. Just let you know. Don't really use Purple, but there we go. Thank you, Fred. I appreciate it. At least now that alert's not going to go off again until we hit the next milestone, which again I think is going to be 150. Okay, I think I'm going to turn the chest off. I think we've got enough right now. So we're going to have about 25 shells. Oh, no. Whoa. No, not cannon shells, not cannon shells, not cannon shells. Oh, are you joking? Okay, I didn't waste any tungsten. Wrong shells. I almost crafted a bunch of cannon shells, which we don't need. Yes, they've got to be artillery shells. I should have known, because we had enough to craft 14 cannon shells, but only enough to craft 1 artillery shell. They're significantly more expensive. We're also going to have to go and get some more tungsten. Are there any rocks around here that we haven't mined yet? I think I've pretty much cleared every rock in the area at this point. Hey, thanks for following, Harry. Hey, Dre Dog, how you doing? Okay, we got 22 now. Let's get a little bit more. Oh, there's big rocks here. Okay, we are in the danger zone now, so let's watch our backs. $49, $54, $60. That'll do. That'll be enough for now. How's everyone been, by the way? Let's get some conversation going. This is one of those games that it's a lot quieter, so you get a lot more chance to chat. Like with Resident Evil yesterday, I was talking about how, because Resident Evil's one of those like narrative games that's so like engaging, hardly anyone says anything in the chat because everyone's just sat watching, you know, in amazement. But this is one of those games where it's a lot slower paced, a lot quieter, so you can have more chance to chat with the audience, and that's what I like to do. You know, that's why I like to play these kind of games. Same with like Minecraft and stuff like that. I like the slower paced games that we can, you know, just chill and have more conversation opportunity. Do you have big mining drills set up, says Fred? Not yet. That's what we need the artillery shells for. We need to clear out at least one zone. We need to kill at least one demolisher so that we can get in and start mining. Draydog says, re-uploaded a Remains of a Cross song, and I only just realised I accidentally added... Oh, I see what you mean, Draydog. Cross video, and I've only just realised I accidentally added Mary on a Cross song. Right, I see. Thanks for becoming the latest patron, by the way, Draydog. Your name's on the board now. Big mining drills and mine tungsten. Yes, like I say, we have been kind of nipping out with the big mining drill, grabbing as much as we can, and then coming back again before we get attacked. But as soon as we have got enough artillery shells, we're going to clear out this sector here, because there's a 1.3 million tungsten deposit over there. That's the one that I really want to get set up on. Like, this one over here is only 300k. This one... Oh, there's a 2.2 million down there, actually. But it's a smaller deposit, so it's richer in resources, but we can't put as many drills on it at once, you know? I prefer to go for the larger deposits, because we can put like 20 drills on this and have them all mining at the same time. Whereas this one, you'll get more out of it, but you can only fit like 5 drills on, so you'll get less... You know what I mean? This one will last longer, but this one will get us more resources per minute, if that makes sense. Games like this should be 2 hours, says Harry. I think it will. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But this definitely, in the past, I've cut these Factorio streams short because it isn't the most popular game that I play by any means. Again, it depends how well it goes. But like I was saying earlier, the whole point of me playing games like this is that because they're slower, I have more time to interact with the chat and talk to people and all that kind of stuff. Are we making dynamite right now? I don't think we are. Fred says every now and then we keep getting a bad lag spike and it repeats you talking several times. That's really weird. I don't know what's causing that, because I'm not getting any error messages on my end. I'm not getting any pop-ups like, you know, unstable connection or anything like that. It might just be TikTok Live Studio playing up. Has anyone on YouTube or... Oh, STFC says yes, the same's happening there. Okay. It might be my internet then. I guess it probably is my internet then. Why though? I don't... I mean, I can't really do anything about it at this moment in time. Thanks for following, Harry. Hold on a second. Let me just... Okay, I'm not seeing... Like I say, I'm not seeing any connection issues. It's not telling me that there's any connection issues, so... I'm not sure. It could be the internet, it could be the PC. I don't know. Are you on wireless or Ethernet? I'm on wireless, unfortunately, Fred. I don't currently have a long enough Ethernet cable. And also my router's downstairs, so I'd have to find a way to run the cable up here without drilling holes in the walls and all that kind of shit. Hello, MCR buses. How you doing? Thank you for following. We need dynamite. Where's dynamite? Where? Oh, we need a chemical plant. We can only make it in a chemical plant, right? Try running it along skirting board or under carpet, says MCR buses. The problem is, though, like I say, it's downstairs in the kitchen, so it has to go out the kitchen, up the stairs, along the upstairs hallway, and then into my room. Which means it's got to go past several doorways as well. Like I say, I mean, theoretically, I could just... the kitchen's right underneath me. Theoretically, I could just drill a hole in my floor and run an Ethernet cable through it, but I don't really want to do that. honestly, I think the solution is just to get better internet, because I'm with EE at the minute. They're not bad. It's a bit better than what I had before. But, you know, it could be better. I could just get better internet. Join the Patreon and help me pay for better internet. It only costs £1 a month. If 50 people supported me on Patreon, I could get £50 internet. I'm sure you could get pretty decent internet for that price. My current bill's 35, so... Okay, dynamite, coal, sulfur, and water. What have we got? Have we got sulfur? Can I speak? Have we got sulfur? Is what I was trying to say. We don't, do we? No. Oh. Wait, but there's sulfur in here, so it must be coming from somewhere. It must be coming from somewhere. Where's the sulfur? Fred says, I pay $78 a month, but I do run a business from home and have stupid speeds. Honestly, I would love to just have ridiculously overpowered internet.
Go!
Oh, we're doing that again, are we? Okay, bye-bye, Harry. Thank you for joining. I'm going to ban you now. He's another one who's been trolling for a few days, so that was inevitable, really. What did Harry do? Says MCR Buses. So on this website, this one here that I'm not allowed to say the name of, I've got we just hit a follower goal of 120. But people keep unfollowing and then refollowing so that it'll play the alert again. And they just keep doing it over and over. So if you unfollow and refollow right now on purple, I'm just going to ban you. Just as a heads up, I'm going to do that. Afternoon, Mega Rocker. How are you doing? Sorry, I keep getting distracted. Let's get back to the game. Just for a minute. The internet talk is riveting, I'm sure, but I do need to actually start making some dynamite. So we need sulfur and coal. Well, we got plenty of sulfur. And we got plenty of coal. And then we'll have plenty of dynamite. Been having that problem myself with Harry, says Mega Rocker. Yeah, it's... Again, it's worse when people are, like, kind of innocent about it, you know? It's the kind of people who... They don't, like, troll outright. They don't spam or anything like that, but they ask, like, weird questions, and they try and just see how far they can push you, you know what I mean? It's that kind of commenter that really winds me up. Just trying to push the buttons and see what they can get away with. How's your spider, says Chapo. Sorry, Chapo, I missed that. He's good. He's good. He's doing quite well. I think he had a mealworm. Not the day before yesterday. The day before that. A couple of days ago. He's eaten recently. He's doing very well. Honestly, I am amazed. If you joined me for my New Year's Eve stream last year, I was very, very concerned that Amber was gonna die. because he didn't eat for 6 weeks. It was really nerve-wracking. You know, I was really genuinely worried that he was just gonna starve to death because he just refused to eat anything. And I spoke about it in the New Year's Eve stream. Like, I'm really worried. I don't think he's gonna live for much longer. Right, who's doing it now? Who's doing it now? Please do not make me turn off all of my alerts just because you want to be a fucking arsehole and try and deliberately wind me up. Who is it? Who is it? Excuse me a minute. I'm just going to turn off Twitch alerts. I'm really sorry to have to do this, everybody. Oh, I'm sorry. I said the word that I'm not supposed to say. I've turned off alerts. I've turned off alerts for the rest of the stream because people are assholes and they can't behave themselves. Anyway, then he malted and he's okay, as Fred says. Yes. So I was really worried about him. Really worried that he wasn't going to make it. And then he malted. It turns out that the reason he didn't eat for a long time was because he was getting ready to molt. And he malted, and now he's fine. And he's still going strong. It's been like 10 months now since I got him. He's doing really well. Thanks for following, Harry. Check your new follow list. Where do I see that? Because the problem is, whenever someone follows but I hit the goal, it doesn't tell me who followed. Like, if someone follows and they're the 120th follower, it just says you've hit the follower goal, and it doesn't tell you who the new follower was. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I've done it now. I've turned it off. We'll turn it on in the next stream if people can behave themselves, but it's that kind of thing that pisses me off. I think that Harry is the Harry from Purple, just saying. Thanks for the heads up, Fred. I'll keep an eye. It's all good, we move on, don't let them get to you. Yeah, it pisses me off, but I'm not going to sit here and cry about it, because that's, you know, that'd just be fueling them to continue doing it. You've just got to, you know, water off a duck's back, really. Hey, Mix Ames, how are you doing this evening? It is what it is. It is what it is. What's your death row meal choice? Says Fred. Okay, let's think outside the box on this one. You know, people. This is a common question, right? What would your last meal be on death row? Let's think outside the box, right? How am I being killed? Because if I'm being killed by the electric chair, I will choose to eat the electric chair as my last meal, and then they can't kill me. You see? You see? I mean, I don't know if I could eat an electric chair, but I'd give it a damn good go. Just the button. No, the button. You know the button to turn on the electric. I'll just swallow that like a tablet, and that'll be my last meal. And if nothing else, you know, they'd have to postpone for a day or two to replace the button. So, and then I might get another last meal, and I could have something a bit more sensible. No, but if I was seriously being executed, and I was asked what I'd like my last meal to be, I think I would go for a full English breakfast. I do. I really do think a full English breakfast. What a way to go. Because quite often, when I eat a full English breakfast, I do feel like I've just had my last meal. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, clutching... I could feel the cholesterol pumping through my arteries. So yeah, I'd go for a full English. Okay, I'm going to take the artillery out to the demolisher again. I'm going to save before we go, and we're going to go and try to see what we can do. Good choice. Next question. What do you have on it, including quantities? Okay, well, my full English breakfast. First of all, 2 sausages. And they've got to be Lincolnshire sausages. I love Lincolnshire sausages. No disrespect to Cumberland, but Lincolnshire sausages, 2 of those. Bacon, at least 1 strip of bacon, smoked. Possibly 2, but, you know, one's enough. A fried egg, just 1 fried egg. I'm not a massive egg person, so just 1 fried egg will do. Mushrooms, fried. Tomato, fried. When I say tomato fried, I mean like you know a whole half a plum tomato fried, and then also chopped tomatoes. Like you got to have the fried tomato and the chopped tomatoes. Beans, black pudding, 2 slices of that. 2 hash browns, and a couple of slices of brown bread with butter. I think that's everything. I don't think I've missed anything off. I know there are some regional variations, you know, like the square sausage and stuff like that. But that's my go-to. That's how we have it in Yorkshire. Oh, fried bread. Yes, occasionally fried bread. I feel like it's not a vital part, but if there's fried bread on offer, a beef burger on a full English, says Fred. Now you're getting into the realms of fantasy, Fred. That's not in my town, not in my hometown. Mix Aim said I'd have a second egg over bacon. Not really a fan. Fair enough. Fair enough. I just died listening to that order, says Mega Rocker. Yeah, honestly. Just the sheer amount of fat in a full English breakfast. Oh, I should have brought an inserter with me. I can make one. Swap the bacon for gammon. Interesting. I've never had gammon on a full English, but I mean, I do like gammon. Could be worth a shot. Oh god, he's coming. He's coming. Right, are we ready? Moment of truth, everybody. I'm just going to keep spam clicking and hopefully... Oh no, yeah, no, it's not enough, it's not enough! Okay. We need to rethink this. We need to rethink this. There is no way we're going to kill one of these things with a single artillery turret firing like 1 round every 10 seconds. We need a constant barrage of shells. I think we're going to need to make more. I think we're going to need to make more turrets. You know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to have a quick Google. And I'm going to see what people recommend for taking out the demolishers. Because I really thought the artillery shells were going to be it, but now I'm looking at it. They're barely making a dent in it. Is that a giant worm? It is. It is. I'm done with my meeting and also on my lunch break. Nice one, Max. Welcome back. Fred says, I'm truly surprised I'm yet to pass away at a Premier Inn breakfast buffet. That's the thing. The thing is, like I say, it's the perfect last meal, because if I had a heart attack after eating a full English breakfast, which is quite likely, I'd be okay with it, you know? I'd kind of... When I finish a full English breakfast, I'm kind of sat there like, you know what? Kill me now. I don't care. I'm fine with it. That was perfect. That's a high note to end on, you know? If it's gonna happen, let it happen now. Let it happen now that I'm on a high. Was there drama? Looks like there was drama. There was a bit of drama, Max. Yeah, unfortunately, people... we hit 120 followers, but then people thought it was funny to just keep unfollowing and refollowing so that we kept hitting the goal over and over again, and it kept playing the alert over and over again. So, unfortunately, a couple of people got banned, and I've also turned off alerts, so there's going to be no more alerts for the rest of the stream, I'm afraid. Or I might turn them back on in like half an hour once we're sure that they've vacated. Okay, I'm just looking on Steam. Use a tank with uranium rounds, somebody says. Poison caps, defenders. Poison and a small turret battery. What's poison? What's... I don't think we can make poison. Is that something that we need to go to another planet for? At a guess, it probably comes from Fulgora, right? Or Gleba. In which case, we kind of fucked ourselves by coming to this planet first, right? People did say defenders as well, though. Which is... Are those, like... What are those? Are they drones? Ah, defender capsule. They're quite cheap. Live's a bit laggy. Yes, I'm aware. Unfortunately, there's some lag problems today. Leon, sorry about that. Let me craft a couple of these. See how they work. Oh, we can make poison capsules. Thank you for following, Mix Ames. We can make poison capsules, and they're not that cheap. They're not that expensive. Coal, steel, and electronic circuits. Let's whip some of those up and give it a try. From what I gather, it's kind of... You just have to throw everything at them until it starts to... Oh! Thank you for subscribing, Mix Ames. Thank you very, very much. That's interesting. So it played the alert noise, but I'm guessing the alert image didn't pop up. So I guess turning off alerts doesn't actually do anything, apart from it doesn't show the image on the screen. But it still played the noise. Curious. In that case, I might as well turn the alerts back on. Okay, so what I'm going to try and do... Sorry, I got distracted again. I'm going to try and make some of these poison capsules. Because they're fairly cheap. Oh, we are running low on green circuits, though. This is not ideal. And so what do these actually do? They create one poison cloud. But what does poison do? Does it, like, reduce their damage resistance? Does it actually harm them? Like, what is the effect of a poison capsule? Because I've never used them before. Okay, ad break upcoming in a second, by the way, on purple. Poison it over time, negating its regen capability. Okay, so it slows down its regen. That is good, because it has some... those demolishers have some insane regen. Do you have to defeat the worm? We do, Mixames, yes. So the reason we have to defeat the worm is because... Okay, there we go. It's we're back to that again. I'm not even going to try and stop it at this point. Except to say, you know, if like maybe 5 people went over and subscribed, if like 5 people went over and watched the stream on this platform right now and followed, then it wouldn't happen anymore. So I'm just saying. But yeah, we need to defeat the worm in this area so that we can mine this tungsten. They will attack any buildings that you place in their vicinity. So each of these red areas, each red area has one demolisher in it, and like it patrols around that territory, and it'll attack you if you build anything there. So that's why we need to kill it. Lower the goal to 110 and it won't trigger. Now you're thinking, Fred. I don't think you can, though, can you? I don't think you can put a goal lower than your current follower count. But I can set it higher. Let's put the goal up to 150. Just give me a second. Okay. How do I set my goal in the...
Go!
Yeah, there we go. Manage goals. Follower. I can't change it mid-stream. That's so fucking stupid. I can't change it mid-stream. There's literally no way to stop it unless, like, 3 or 4 people go and follow right now.
Go!
Fuck off! Okay, here's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to end the stream because I can't change the goal mid-stream. I'm going to end the stream, put the goal up to 150, and then restart it. So I'll be back in a second, everybody. Sorry about this. Well, actually, I'm not sorry, because it's not my fault. It's whatever cunt keeps fucking unfollowing and then refollowing. Okay, I've ended the stream over on purple for just a second. Right, why is it not... It's still not letting me change it, though. There we go. Okay, I'm putting it up to 150. And then I am going to restart the stream. There we go. Okay, should be live again now. Very sorry about that, everybody. Don't rise to it, that's what they want, says Fred. I know, but it's just so fucking annoying. Thanks for doing that. No worries, SDFC. The goal's now 150. So unless one of them decides to go and create 30 alt accounts right now and follow me on all of them, it's not going to happen again in today's stream, thankfully. Now, where were we? Let's get back to actually playing the game. We'll say no more about it. Turn my light down a little bit. There we go. Just crafting some poison capsules, by the way. That's why I'm just stood waiting right now. You seem very smart and fair. Thank you, George. I try. 50 to 100 poison capsules you want, then stack them, get it to hit, and the cloud should negate regen. Okay, so we're going to need a lot more of those then. Oh, dear. Let me just gather up some coal then. Let's go for 50. That's achievable, I think. And then when you've negated regen, you still need gun turrets or similar to damage. Yeah, we got the artillery shells. We'll make a few more of those as well. Vanilla or Space Age? This is Space Age. George says, I don't agree with all your opinions, but I'm not here to hate. Everyone is entitled to their views. Thank you, George. That's very fair of you. You seem educated and fair nonetheless. I try to be. I try to be. Artillery won't be as good. Demolishers are practically immune to explosive damage. How are they against laser damage? Because we've not actually built laser turrets yet. So really, we wasted our time making all of this artillery in the first place, right? Ames says, I saw you video about your trains, but most seem like non-runners. Is it because they're damaged or old? Just curious if they would ever be fixable. Technically, they could be fixable, but it would require a lot of replacement parts to the point that it's cheaper to just like get new ones, like just get entirely new locos. I have currently one operational diesel and one operational steam engine. Those are the British ones, and then all of my Japanese ones, they run fine. But I do have like 3 or 4 non-runners. But yeah, it's mostly just because they're old. And Lima in particular, I made a bit of a joke about it in the video that people might not have gotten, but Lima are kind of notorious for making quite poor quality engines that break very easily. So I've got two trains from Lima, and both of them stopped working after like a month. They're very, very old Lima though. They're like they were like second-hand pieces. So gun turrets with piercing rounds, or tank with uranium rounds. Okay, uranium rounds. Let's have a look. Oh, I don't think we got uranium rounds yet. Do we need to research? How do we get uranium rounds? Off to go out with some friends. Thought you deserved some compliments. Thanks, George. Okay, we'll stick with regular turrets and piercing rounds, I guess. And actually, the space platform up here, we could... What's the recipe for piercing rounds? Oh, steel and copper. We might have to... You need to research uranium ammo. Oh, I see, I see. We could do that. Let's, I know I don't really want to get rid of research that we've already almost completed, but we do need to make this a priority. And I think we've got all of these science packs automated, right? Yep, there we go. It'll take a while, though. Like, we got no engines. Why have we not got engines? Where are they all going? What else are the engines being used for? Hang on. Engines. 5 per minute being made. Only 2 per minute being used. Right. Where are they going then? You need to mine uranium ore then, which uses a lot of sulfuric acid. Ugh. I don't think there even is uranium on this planet, right? So we can't do that either. You know what? I say fuck this. Let's research Fulgora and Gleba and let's just get off this planet. Look, I mean, I like Vulcanus, and I really want to keep building the factory here on Vulcanus, but we have been stuck on this planet for like 8 streams, because fighting these demolishers is just such an impossible task. I really don't think we should have come here first. This should have been like the 2nd or 3rd planet that we visited. We should have started with Fulgora, maybe. So let's just leave. Let's just research Fulgora. We'll go to Fulgora. We'll come back here some other time when we've actually researched enough technology that we can take out the demolishers. I really hate doing it, but like I say, I feel like we've just spent the last 8 streams stranded on this planet because I can't get rid of these demolishers. And it's really pissing me off. Are there other creatures you have to yeet off the planet, or just the giant, almost immortal worm? It's only the worms on this planet, fortunately. There's no other life forms on this planet. The easiest way is armor-piercing rounds after 50 to 100 poison capsule hits. Okay. We'll try that then. We'll try that. Whilst this research is being done, we can at least try. But we're going to need turrets. Like, how many though? Oh, who's just followed? Thank you very much. I can't see who's just followed because there's a pop-up over it that says goal started successfully. Who just followed? Put a comment in the chat. Mr. Prince. Thank you, Mr. Prince. Okay, let's make a bunch of these. What's this planet? This is Vulcanus that we're on currently. As I was just saying, we've been stuck here for a very long time, so I'm really keen to move on at this point. Okay, and then we need more piercing rounds. So expensive though. Well, technically we just need regular firearm magazines plus copper and steel. We could just borrow some from the space station because that has got more. Just realised you got 16 people in. There's 16 people watching right now. Holy shit! I didn't even realise. Wow. Hi everyone. If you're enjoying the stream, please give me a follow. You know. 16 viewers for Factorio? That's wild. That's unheard of. Thank you. What other planets are there, says Mr. Prince? There's 3 more planets. There's Fulgora, Gleba, and Aquilo. Fulgora is an ice planet. No, Fulgora's a desert planet. Gleba is a swamp planet. And Aquilo is an ice planet. And we will eventually be visiting all of those. Did we get raided or something? Did we get a raid and I missed the message? Because where did everyone come from all of a sudden? You got 141 followers? There must have been a raid that we didn't get a pop-up for. Thank you so much, everyone who's just joined and followed. That's crazy. Weird. Yeah, it would have appeared in the activity log though, wouldn't it, if we got raided? Bloody hell! Let me just take them out of here. One second. Let me just How do I see my follower list? Follower list. Okay, I've found it. I've found it. Okay, these may all be bots. Yeah, I think someone's just made a load of bots and spammed them, so I'm gonna have to, like, report that. What do you do when that happens? Like, what do you do if someone just suddenly creates like 20 new accounts and follows you on all of them, because they're clearly bots. And I don't want to get in trouble for, like, allowing bots to follow me or whatever, you know? I'm guessing earlier on when I said, you know, I've set the follower goal to 150, so unless they create 30 alt accounts and follow me on all of them, I guess they actually did that. They actually took that seriously. Hi, Forrest, how you doing? 1 second. I'm great, sorry I'm late, work was crazy. No worries, Forrest, no worries. Okay. Happens a lot, to be honest. It's what people do on this app. Yeah, but what do I do? Do I leave it, or do I report them all? Hold on, I'm very sorry about this. But I need to, you know, for my own peace of mind. What a stream. What a stream. Yeah, so I'm just reading on the official like website from on the official guidance from Purple. Just report them. Oh, there's so many of them though. There's no way to report them from my follow list, though, which is really annoying. Okay, I mean, I guess I can leave it till the end of the stream, right? I'm not gonna get in trouble if I wait till the end of the stream to deal with it. Max says, don't know if I can see the follow request, but if I can, I should be able to work on that while you stream. If you can, Max, if I don't know if you have access to it as a moderator, but if you can, everyone after Gaming with Charlie up to Mr. Prince. Not Mr. Prince. Mr. Prince is real. Everyone between Gaming with Charlie and Mr. Prince. They're all bots. There's like 20 of them. So if you can, if you don't mind dealing with that. You won't get in trouble anyway for bot accounts. The thing is though, Fred, you can get in trouble for like, you know, faking. Like. If someone wanted to, like, spam loads of bot accounts and then report me to TikTok and say, like, oh, this person's, you know, making loads of bot accounts to follow themselves, then I could get in trouble for it, you know what I mean? Like... Which I guess is the strategy, like, fill the chat with bots and then try to report me for all the bots. So yeah, if you can sort that, Max, let me know. If you can't, I'm just gonna have to manually go in and report them all after the stream. There we go. Anyway, back to the game. Sorry about that, everybody. It looks like it's just going to be one of those days. I had enough of this over on TikTok. Now I'm going to get it over here as well, am I? Fantastic. The thing is, it's very difficult to deal with that kind of stuff when you're a small streamer. Like, when you've got like 50,000 followers, it's fine because you've got like a massive team of moderators to help you out. But I've just got Max. Max, it's just me and Max. You know, it's there should be, I think, more tools to help smaller streamers with moderation and stuff like that, because it is. You know, that's when you're the most vulnerable, really, when you don't have enough mods to really be able to keep on top of it. Anyway. Like I say, sorry about that. Back to the game. This stream has been a bit of a write-off, to be honest, hasn't it? But let's try and take our minds off it and get the conversation back to some more interesting stuff. Doesn't look like I can only see what's on the activity list since I can't see them in the feed. It doesn't do anything. Okay, I'll sort it out after the stream then, Max. That's all I can do, is wait till the end of the stream and remove them all manually. I can mod on purple when needed. Thank you, Fred, thank you. Anyway, at the minute I'm just waiting around for these piercing rounds to be crafted. Just concentrate on the stream, everything else will fall into place. Thanks, Mega Rocker. Thanks. Shit happens, you know, you just kind of gotta take it in your stride. Have you got the turrets ready for them? You want to try and make a kill funnel? I've got 8 turrets. Is that going to be enough, or do I need more? Goes into the 50 poison capsules, then gets hit by turrets while regen negated. Okay, we do need some more poison capsules too. Why is the research going so slowly as well? What are we running... What are we, like, running out of? Blue. Oh, the engines, yeah. For some reason we're not making enough engines, which I don't understand why. Put some speed modules in there. Where's that going? Right, where's that being taken? Electric engines. It's because there's electric engines being made. Right. There we go. Stop that. No more. That's where all the engines are being taken. Okay, we should start producing blue again now then. There we go. Which will get the research started again. We will kill a demolisher, we're determined. Honestly, Fred, we'll do it. We'll do it. It's 6:30 already, by the way. Definitely not going to be a 2-hour stream now that we've had that little distraction. We are going to have to keep going till 8 o'clock. I was going to anyway. I wasn't really planning on making it a shorter stream. Sorry, a bit of fluff on my mouse. Oh, still 20 more. We should. The thing is with this game. There's always stuff that I forget to automate. And then I end up having to manually craft a load of, like, piercing rounds, because we haven't automated those. Very annoying. Hey, we're researching again though, so that's good. Still very slowly. Maybe we should build another machine for engines. Oh, that's... I've still got to wait for all the other stuff to craft first. We're getting there. I don't know if we will do it by the end of the stream, but we will try to kill a demolisher today. It's just the waiting around. It's just the waiting around while there's 50 things in the queue. Let's have some more small talk. What's everyone's plans for the weekend, eh? 4-day weekend. It's the Easter weekend, isn't it? Good Friday tomorrow, Easter Sunday and Monday. Although I guess some people are probably still working on Friday and Monday. The thing is, bank holidays nowadays, they really don't mean anything, do they? Everyone works bank holidays. But if anyone is fortunate enough to get the full 4-day weekend, have you got anything planned? Going out for dinner tomorrow, says Forrest. Nice one. I am also going somewhere tomorrow.
Goal!
But I don't want to say where in case people follow me. Okay, we have... I just don't know what to do. I genuinely don't know what to do. Because that's literally about 50 bots have followed in like the last 10 minutes. And it reflects badly on me when 2/3 of my followers are bots, you know what I mean? Oh, it's just a disappointment. Takeaway Friday with next door. Nice one, Charlie. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Stream all weekend, off to Camden Market Wednesday. Nice one, Mega Rocker. Have fun. Have to work all weekend. No worries, Max. No holiday for me. Oh. Feel bad, but you can't do anything, says Leon. True. I'll be honest. I thought that Purple had better automatic moderation than that. Like, it can tell me when someone's an automatic ban evader, for example, but you're telling me that these people, they can't tell when an account has been created 5 minutes ago and instantly followed someone. There's an app which lets you follow bot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. You're telling me that there's no framework for that? Like, they can't detect when an account has literally just been created and instantly followed someone? Why? It just seems like a bit of an oversight that they can't detect that kind of thing. Just report them. I am going to at the end of the stream. Forrest says, had my Instagram botted once, lost access to my accounts while I appealed, but it was back in under 48 hours. Interesting. Interesting. I'm glad you got it sorted, Forrest. Okay, I think we've just doubled our capacity of engines, which should increase the speed of... Oh wait, we need to set the recipe. Which should increase the speed of blue science being produced. Okay, just give me a second. Oh, they're listed in random order as well. Fuck this. Come on. So when I go to my follower list on Purple, it doesn't give me a list of followers. It's not an alphabetical list. It's not a list of when, you know, what order people followed me in. It's just a random list of names. Like all of the followers in the list are just in a completely random order. So there's literally no way of me even knowing which one's a bot and which one's a real follower. How are you supposed to know who's who? Exactly, STFC. What, like, literally, what am I supposed to do about this? I mean, holy shit, you're telling me that this is the best that they can do? This is the best that Purple can do? Is to just have a list of followers in random order? But also, like, why is this even a thing, says Max? Yeah, exactly. Like, why... You're telling me that they can't detect when a bot account has just been created? You're telling me they... I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Surely there must be a way of sorting the list. I'll have to find out after the stream, Forest. I actually might have to end the stream early today just because I want to try and get this sorted out as soon as I possibly can. We might have to end at 7 o'clock tonight, which I apologise for, but I really do need to sort this. What's the point of spamming people with bot followers, says Max? That's the thing, like, the point is, if they spam a load of bot followers, then they can report me, and they can be like, hey, look, this account's got hundreds of bot followers, and then I'm the one who can potentially get an account strike or a ban. That's why they do it. That's why they spam a load of followers, so that then they can report the streamer for having loads of bot followers. Only reason they did it was because of the sound alert for follow goal. I think I think it was. I think I know who it was. I think I know exactly who it was. Their account is called the Black Dudes. I think it was them. I think that they just got pissed off because I banned them, and they were like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go and send 1 million bot followers to your channel now. What are you gonna do about that?" But it is what it is. Shit happens. Don't I know it? Shit just keeps on fucking happening. Never ends. Okay, just crafting a few more piercing rounds. So unfortunately we're not going to be able to kill the Demolisher today, but as if we can stockpile a few, you know... If we can stockpile some bullets. Sorry I had to pop out, did it work, says Fred? Did what work? For £5 a month, you can get a thing that stops all followers and bots and stuff. Oh, what's that called, Leon? I might have to look into that. Armor piercing and... Oh, no, we haven't done it yet. We haven't done it. I got distracted because we got another another bunch of bot followers again. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get it done today, because I am going to have to end the stream early. Distracted again, surprise, surprise, honestly. We'll get it done, though. Now that I know what the strategy is, now I know the best way to go about doing it, we will... I mean, we can do it right away at the start of the next stream, you know? Oh, thanks for the link, Leon. Let's take a quick look at this. Right. Okay, cool. I'll look into that. Thank you very much, Leon. Okay, we've crafted all the piercing rounds that we need, though. We've got almost 300 of them. I think we'll probably need more, but we can do that in the next stream, too. Is there anything else I can do, then, before we finish up? I don't think so, really. I don't think there's anything else that we've really got time for. But next time, like I say, next time we will finish researching both Gleba and Fulgora, so that will be 2 new planets for us to be able to visit. And I'm also gonna, hopefully, finally take out a Demolisher. Let me craft just a few more. I'd say 1,000 to 1,500 rounds across 100-ish turrets after the poison caps. Thank you, Fred. I'll bear that in mind. I'll make another bunch of piercing rounds and then we'll finish up. Finish the stream and get it sorted. It's getting to you. I will, Charlie. I'll be finishing in a minute to get it sorted out. Really enjoyed the stream, other than the troubles we had. Yeah, it's been a good stream. Apart from that, honestly, it's you know, there's been some good chatting. We did get a new sub. Thank you, Mix Ames, for subscribing. Then you can have early dinner. Yeah, that's a good point. Just focus on us, Madlot, and ignore the rest, says Fred. Nah, it's, like I say, it has been a good stream apart from that. There's been some good conversation and everything. So... Your stream's doing better than mine. Internet kept crashing last night. Oh dear, Max, oh dear. Let us know what you've done on it. On Discord, yeah, I'll update everyone in the Discord when I get it all sorted. To tell you the truth, I'm knackered today anyway. I got like 3 hours of sleep last night. I did not sleep very well last night. So, it's probably for the best if I end early. Add a mod channel on Discord. That is a good idea, actually, Fred. We do have a mod channel for the Discord mods. But we should have a mixed moderator channel for all the TikTok mods and Purple mods, you know, so that we can all put our heads together and sort stuff like that out in future. So I'll sort that out. Been delivering fish all day. Nice one, Charlie. Okay, 28 more rounds to craft, and then we'll call it a day there. Since we're about to finish up, I guess I'll do my usual end of stream wrap up now. So I do just want to say, you know, thanks everyone for watching, obviously. Make sure if you haven't already, please do follow me on Instagram and Blue Sky. If you use Instagram and Blue Sky, please follow me on both of those, because I'm really trying to increase my presence on those at the minute. So do consider checking those out. Obviously, you know, follow, subscribe, whatever else, wherever you're watching. Excuse me. Wherever you're watching, there's links in the bio, there's links in my about section, all that kind of stuff, so you can, like I say, you can find me wherever you like. I've done loads of new videos on TikTok, as Charlie says, and I'm also trying to post on Instagram every day as well, to hopefully start building up my audience there. Blue Sky, not so much. I will post there, but it's not going to be a daily thing. TikTok and Instagram, I'm going to try and make it daily. Which has been going well so far on TikTok, for sure. But yeah, apart from that, if you'd like to subscribe on Purple for £5 a month and support me in what I do, it would be very much appreciated. There's some exclusive perks for that, like custom emojis and stuff like that. And if you want to support me on Patreon and get access to behind-the-scenes content as well, then you can do that. Any Patreon videos coming soon, says Charlie? Hopefully, yes. So now that I'm back to working on videos properly on TikTok again, I'm working on the video that I announced about a month ago on Patreon. I'm working on that one as we speak. That is going to be early access on Patreon. And if I end up going to the Peak District this month, which I think I probably will, there'll be some uncut footage from that as well. So there should hopefully be a couple of bits and pieces for the Patreons this month. But yeah, if you want to get your name on that board and support me on Patreon, it costs £1 a month minimum, although you can pay more than that if you would like. Shout out to Kate, Jess, Danny, Riley, P, Charlie, Amy, Marika, Aaron, Liam, Matt, Max, and Andre. That's 13 names on the board, more than we've ever had before, so thank you so much, everyone, for supporting me over there. Like I say, I appreciate it so much. And perfect timing, the last bullet has been crafted, so I'm going to save the game. And we are going to leave it there for today. I'm very sorry to have to end the stream early, but it's really going to bug me if I don't get on top of this now and get this sorted now. So I hope you understand. Leon, thank you for recommending Blocklist Buddy. I will look into that. I know it's payware and it's like £5 a month, but if it's going to help deal with this kind of problem in future, then I'll consider, you know, checking it out. It happens, you know, it happens. Especially, like I say, I think smaller streamers get affected a lot more by it. If you're like some massive streamer who's got like 50,000 followers, you're not going to notice when someone adds 100 bots, you know, but for someone like me, we've had 60 new followers today. 60 new bot followers today. And if Purple, if they look at that and see that half of my followers are bots, I'm the one who's going to get it in the neck, you know what I mean? It's just really annoying. There should be some kind of built-in bot detection Well, there is a built-in bot detection on purple. I don't know why it doesn't work for this kind of bot following stuff, but I'm going to look into it. I'm going to see if I can sort it. Like I say, I'm sorry for ending early, but I hope you do understand. The next live stream is going to be Subnautica on Sunday. I'm very excited for that one. That's going to be a lot of fun. So, yeah, I'll see you on Sunday for that. In the meantime, like I say, support me on Patreon if you'd like. Become a sub over on this website if you like. Subscribe on YouTube, you know, follow on Instagram, Blue Sky, TikTok, wherever. I'm on so many platforms now, it's hard to keep up with them all. But thank you so much, everyone. It's been a good stream. Despite everything that happened, it has been a good stream. There's been some good conversation. It's been nice to talk to you all. And it's been nice to get back into Factorio for the first time in a while, right? So, next Factorio stream isn't going to be for 2 weeks, unfortunately, because this is going to be a fortnightly game. So I won't be playing it again until the 16th, which is a shame. But I've got a plan for next time, right? We know what we're going to do next time. We're going to research Fulgora, we're going to research Gleba, we're going to take out a demolisher. So we do have a plan. It is going to be 2 weeks until the next Factorio stream, but we are going to go in all guns blazing and hopefully make some real serious progress in the next one. So thank you everyone for joining. I do hope you've enjoyed. Enjoy your extended 4-day Easter weekend, whatever you decide to get up to, whether you're working, whether you're going out for a meal, or, you